Think I may have found a dupe for a Midori Traveller's Company cover. Here in the UK, the leather covers are coming in at like £60, which is a bit more than I had to spend at the moment, and I really needed a cover for the Midori Traveller's Notebook that I recently bought. So I did a bit of searching and I found what looks like a really good dupe, and it's just arrived. We're going to open it together and see my reaction in real time. Is it worth it, or should I have just spent a little bit more and got the Midori version? I've also got some few other little pieces of Happy Mail to open, so let's open Happy Mail together. Hey Planner fam, so here we are in the overhead view and we are going to open up these Happy Mail packages that I have just received, like literally just got home and these were on my doorstep. So first up, I've got some stickers by Papertarie again. I did order quite a few stickers actually from, well, I say quite a few. I'm sure it's very conservative, my amount of things that I've ordered, but I did order stickers from Papertarie as well as Colour Cafe, and these have come in first. Funnily enough, I ordered the Colour Cafe stickers before I did this Papertarie order, so I'm really I'm just like so excited to see what the Colour Cafe ones are going to be like. I've had orders from Papertarie before, so I've come to know her mini icon style. I've got another one of those cool postcards to pop somewhere. So here is my order. I've got a little freebie of credit card icon stickers, so I'll pop that to one side, and this is sweet. Some deco samples. That's really nice. I love eucalyptus and the is it like a wheatgrass kind of thing? Let's pop that over there. And then these are what I actually ordered. So I love the little credit card size as well. It's so handy, and for the little purse thing that I've got, it makes it really easy to pop these in. I've got the calculator. This is when I need to do my bookkeeping. I'll be using the calculator icon. So that's one sheet. Laptop. I was thinking that would be for when I need to edit YouTube videos or write blog posts. I know it's a kind of one for all situation, but yeah, I don't know. I may have to get something else to indicate blog post writing and leave the laptop for picture or YouTube editing. And then the last one is camera. I thought I'd use that for when I need to take pictures for my social media accounts, as well as filming, which I know again it doesn't maybe make sense because I should be using like a YouTube icon or a video icon, but I kind of wanted something that would fit all situations, and then I just know that okay, I need to be taking pictures today or filming things today, rather than having loads of different stickers. So let me know in the comments, do you guys literally use a different sticker for every kind of scenario, or do you get stickers where it's really a catch-all for 2, 3, 4 different types of scenario? You just use one sticker that kind of encompasses the whole thing. I hope that makes sense. The next stickers I've got all other way. I got some of her colour palette samplers so I could get an idea of what her colours were like. There's 2 there, so that's handy. And then I did just take a guess and try out some colours whilst I was doing my order. So I've got the date dots in blush, as you can see, and some flags in pink Moscato. And I really was undecided because I quite like the clay and the nude. And I think now, seeing the nude, I preferred the nude actually. These pinks are maybe a bit too pale for my aesthetic, and nude and sienna would have been more to my kind of colour palette. Even the rose looks much better than it does on screen. It was so hard to tell on screen. So I really do appreciate it when shops do these colour palette sheets, so that you can order stickers that you know are going to be complementary to the aesthetic and the colour palette that you have going on in your planner. Oh, the stone is nice as well. See, I couldn't decide between stone and greige and grey. Seeing the grey for real, that is a bit too cool. I'm not sure if that's translating well on screen, but the grey is a very cool tone, and I would lean more towards warmer tones, which is probably why the blush and the pink Moscato aren't to my palette choice. I also like the sand and the champagne. Yeah, there's quite a few there that I can choose from, so I will probably be putting another order in very soon. Not quite sure how I'm going to use the flags. I just wanted them because they look gorgeous. But the date dots I definitely have a plan for. I'm kind of not loving if I just grab my planner. I'm not totally loving how my handwriting looks when I write in the date on my weeklies. So I thought, oh, let me just go ahead and get some date stickers to make life easier, basically. Let's have a look. It's on a fairly blank spread. If there's anything private on here, I will just have to blur it out. But yeah, I think those are going to be really nice. And look, they fit nicely. Not just, there is room around it. These are perfect. I love these. Might have to switch out the colour, although it doesn't look too bad. I have the Dusty Rose Moterm Luxe 2.0 in A5, and that's not too bad, but I think sienna would go better. Clay would be a nice one as well. So yeah, I'll obviously need more date dots eventually, so that will be part of my reorder. Now, next up, what should I do next? Oh, I've got a couple of Tombow pens. I am new to Tombow. I've been using mild liners, and I've just got into hand lettering. These are some practice sheets that I found on Etsy, a digital download by Emily Studying, and it's great because you have you have practice brush strokes, then you have the capital letters, more capital letters, space to actually practice it, as well as, the reason I went for this is because she's actually included the steps for the brush strokes. There were some that I was looking at where it was literally just a row of the M's and there wasn't really a lot of direction as to which way you should do the strokes. So I really appreciated that that was included, as well as these practice strokes, so you can begin to get a feel. And even the practice strokes have directional arrows to guide you through the entire process. I haven't printed out everything that was part of this bundle, but there's also the lowercase letters, which I did print out. Did I do a practice sheet, and there was days of the week, months of the year, common words, and a few other things that I was like, I'm not sure about that, but definitely the days of the week and the months of the year will be handy. And for my hand lettering, I've been using I don't have it to hand right now, I've been using a Unipin brush pen, and the nib on that is really firm, so it's quite hard to get those thick downward strokes. So I'm really excited to try the Tombow out, because first up, it's a much larger nib. In fact, let me go grab it. Let me pause here and go grab that pen. So here is the Unipin fine line brush I can't speak now. The Unipin fine line brush pen, and as you can see, the nib is quite small, especially when you compare it to the Tombow, which is much larger. So I'm hoping this is going to give me those lovely thick downward strokes that you can begin to get with this one, but it's really hard actually, and it's, like I said, quite a firm nib, so I'm interested to see how soft this is, but I'm not going to try it out on screen. Oh my goodness, I just ran downstairs to look for this pen and now I am out of breath. Excuse me while I gather my oxygen levels back up. The next thing I want to share is this Wanderings package. So I have gotten into creative journaling or collage journaling. I'm not really sure what I would call this. What do you call it? Is it creative journaling? Anyway, I've got the this is a traveler's notebook in a 003, and I wanted a cover for it, but I couldn't find anywhere selling the traveler's notebook covers. But, well, that in the UK anyway, and I wasn't really sure. I mean, there were a couple of places in London, but their websites were a bit, like it kind of put me off putting my card details in and placing an order. I'm sure it's all legit, but I still get nervous about these things. I don't like to just hand out my information willy-nilly to any old thing on the internet. I like to have a certain amount of mindfulness around my privacy and my bank details. But I looked on Amazon and I did find one Traveller's Company notebook cover, but it wasn't really in a colour that I was totally loving, and it was priced at just under £60. And I thought, I'm not spending £60 on something that I want because I need a cover for my notebook, but I don't love the colour of it. So I found this company. That's a very long explanation, but I found this company, Wanderings. I'm sure there's another part to their name. Oh, anyway, Wanderings, which have a bit of a traveller's notebook dupe. Now, in one of the reviews of the Wanderings refill notebook, someone had said it's not quite to Midori quality, but it's still very good quality, but not quite the same writing experience as the paper you get in the Midori notebooks. So I kind of went based off of that, in that this is a good dupe. Yes, it cost about half the price. This cover was £30, but ooh, I like the box. But yes, this cover cost half the price at £30, and you've got all of these extra bits. Like, look, guys, you've got a cleaner for cleaning this type of leather. It included the brass bulldog clip for holding the page open. This is quite nice as well, this little card. That'd be a nice thing to pop in my planner or in the journal. You have some spare elastics, which I thought was a nice touch, and then the planner itself. Oh my, not planner, the journal itself. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is really exciting. This is my first time experiencing a traveller's notebook. Oh, wow. Okay, so already I can see there are some scuffs to the leather, and I know that with this type of leather, it does scuff easily. I'm not sure what you call this kind of leather. There is a name for this, but yeah, this is really nice, actually. So far, yeah. I mean, I think all of this mess here, I can just brush that off, can't I? But it seems to be really well packaged and presented. Got a little plastic wallet, card holder. I think there was meant to be, oh yeah, inside, a cardboard wallet as well. And the paper, yeah, I see what the reviewer meant. The paper isn't quite, I can already tell just by looking at it. It's nice paper, but definitely not to Midori standard. Like, I can just tell by looking at it. Firstly, you can see here the Wanderings notebook is a lot creamier looking, whereas the Midori Traveller's notebook is more of an ivory tone. And the paper, this paper is still very smooth, but I do feel a certain amount of bite to the surface, but it is still very smooth in comparison. We've got rounded corners instead of square. I'm not sure if I totally love that. I think, like, this was expensive for what it is. I'm sure I paid, it was either $7.99 or it was $11.99, for essentially just this is a lot of money. But there's something about the quality of this which just feels nicer, and like these little touches in the front, whereas with these there's none of those little touches. Even the manila cardboard or craft paper card stock that's been used for the covers, this one just feels better. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a psychological thing. But what I do like is that this one's been saddle stitched. I think that's called saddle stitching. So this has been saddle stitched at the back, whereas this has just been stapled. Like, if this was saddle stitched, and there must be a technical reason why it's not, I guess. saddle stitch. But if this was a stitched binding, then I think that would really up level the quality. I think not that anybody is going to see it. Oh my gosh, come on, Chloe. But yeah, I mean, even, yeah, I'm not a lover of the colour of the paper. I think I will probably stick with getting proper Midori Traveller's notebooks. But in terms of the cover, I think that this is acceptable. I love the finish here. There were others that I was looking at that were closer to the £20 mark that didn't feature the little stoppers on the elastic. They didn't feature the little protection piece of leather on the strap either. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I can't wait to start using it. So that is my Traveller's Notebook dupe. Oh, I've got all of these bits to rewrap it in to package it up. So let's see. And so the adventure begins. Wanderings. Thank you for choosing Wanderings. I hope you love your purchase. Happy Wanderings. Scott at Wanders Way. Okay, wandersway.com. So if you want to check them out, as I said, I found them on Amazon UK. So I will pop a link to the Amazon UK, but I'll also pop a link directly to their website if you're interested in seeing more of the Wanderings product lineup. Let's just pop that up there. Oh, that's my National Trust stuff. The next set, oh, mustn't forget the elastics. So the next thing I want to share, or do I want to share this? I don't think I really need to share this. It's just a pencil case. It's really not that exciting, but I saw it on Amazon and I thought it'd be quite good for keeping my pens in. I'm always looking for good storage solutions. It's quite cute. I liked that it was expandable, so I can unzip it and expand the size of it. Still not too chunky when it's expanded. That was my concern with these pack lunches, these pencil cases, is that they can sometimes look really, really deep and chunky, whereas this is already quite compact, and then when you zip it down, it's even more compact, which is nice. Quality is not too bad, and I really liked the colour. I think that's what I was attracted to most, is it wasn't a boring black. It's not quite so complimentary to my Moterm cover, but all in all, that's quite nice. So this is it, guys. Today's Happy Mail. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm excited. As I said, I will pop all links down below. Until next time, Planner fam, bye for now. Bye.